Buenas and Hafaday. This virtual Committee on Rules meeting is now called to order. For the record, today is Friday, May 29th, 2020, and the time is now 11 a.m. Just a few housekeeping items. The host of this hearing will mute all participants until called by the chair. When called to speak, please ensure that you are unmuted and that you are speaking into your microphone. Members of the committee wishing to speak may indicate their desire to the chair through the in-app feature. All members must abide by all rules of conduct and quality assurance standards, including, but not limited to, using a desktop or laptop computer with a webcam and microphone built in, broadcasting from a quiet room with little to no interruptions, broadcasting from a quiet room with adequate lighting, specifically to ensure the participant's face is visible and not backlit, ensuring that the member's face is visible at all times, wearing proper attire, using only respectful and professional language and conduct, and not utilizing virtual backgrounds during the duration of the meeting. Any member wishing to pose questions to our clerk or core staff should request the chair for a recess. The meeting will go off stream as discussed with MIS. And at this time, our core director, Ms. Mary Maravilla, will now call a roll of members.
Chair, Régine Biscoe Lee.
Buenas, Gaigia.
Vice Chair, Senator Shelton.
Hafaday.
Speaker, Munoz Barnes.
Banana Citrus, Gaigia.
Vice Speaker, Selena Cruz Nelson. Senator Marsh Titano.
Esteguito.
Senator Sabina Flores Perez. Senator Régine. Senator Joe
Gagizo.
Senator Jose Pito Terlahi.
Gaigia.
Senator Therese M. Terlahi.
Gaigito.
Senator James C. Moylan.
Present.
Senator Mary Camacho Torres.
Gaigito.
Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Sidos Masi, Ms. Maravilla, I'd just like to note for the record that the Vice Speaker, I think was having trouble unmuting her mic, but she is present, as is Senator Sabina Perez. Does the chair hear a motion to excuse members not present?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Moved by Speaker Munoz Barnes, seconded by Senator Moylan. Any objection?
No objection.
On the motion to excuse members not present, Ms. Maravilla, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee.
Hungen.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Again.
Speaker Munoz Barnes.
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson.
Again.
Senator
I believe that's my name. Hungen.
Senator Perez.
Oh, Hungen.
Senator Régine. Senator St. Augustine.
None.
Senator Therese M. Terlahi.
Again.
Senator James C. Moylan.
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again. Did you hear I indicated Hungen?
On the motion to excuse members not present, we have 11 ayes and 0 nays, 1 absent excused. Sujus Masi. We'll now move to the ratification of core meeting minutes, and I'll give our colleagues a couple of minutes to review the core minutes from April 30th, 2020, which can be found in the Google Drive folder for this meeting entitled 01 Meeting Minutes.
Suddenly didn't call my name, so I'll just say Hungen.
Madam Chair,
Senator San Augustine, you're recognized.
on the minutes, motion to approve subject to any administrative corrections that needs to be made.
Second.
There's been a motion by Senator Joe San Augustine with a second by Speaker Munya Barnes to approve the core minutes from April 30th, 2020, subject to correction. Ms. Maravilla, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Hungen.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Hungen.
Speaker Munya Barnes,
Hungen. Hungen.
Vice Speaker Nelson,
Hungen.
Senator March Titano,
Hungen.
Senator Perez,
Because I don't have the minutes in front of me, so I wasn't able to look at it.
Senator Rigel, Senator San Augustine,
Hungen.
Senator Jose Pedro Chalahi,
Hungen.
Senator Teresa,
I can't hear you. Hungen. I can't hear you.
Senator Moylan,
I'm sorry, Senator Therese I'm not sure you were able to hear Senator Therese's comments. Are we frozen?
Senator Therese Chalahi.
Hungen.
Okay. Senator Moylan,
Yeah. I'm also having trouble pulling it up, but I'll go ahead and vote aye.
Senator Torres.
Thanks.
Hungen.
Colleagues, on the ratification of core meeting minutes, 10 ayes, 0 nays, 1 abstain, and 1 absent excused. Moving on, the motion carries. Moving on, in terms of core business, we'll begin with document tracking. The first item of core business is an update on document tracking. So our legislative secretary will now provide her report, which again can be found in the Google Drive folder for this meeting, titled 02 Legislative Secretary's Report. Senator Shelton.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, and Hafaday to all of our colleagues and core staff. Sujus Masi for being here. The Legislative Secretary report to date is as follows. Appointments by the Governor. There are a total of 181 appointments submitted by Governor Leon Guerrero to date. 11 appointments were confirmed in the February 2019 session, 8 appointments confirmed during the March 2019 session, 25 appointments confirmed during the April 2019 session, 21 appointments confirmed during the May 2019 session, 11 appointments confirmed during the July 2019 session, 21 appointments confirmed during the August 2019 session, 11 appointments confirmed during the September 2019 session, 9 appointments confirmed during the October 2019 session, 12 appointments confirmed during the November 2019 session, 5 appointments confirmed during the December 2019 session, 7 appointments confirmed during the January 2020 session, 2 appointments confirmed during the February 2020 session, and 1 confirmed during the March 2020 session, totaling a 144 appointments confirmed. Of the remaining 37 appointments, some have been withdrawn and some are pending confirmation. However, no pending appointments have extended beyond the authorized 90-day term limit. Zone changes. There are 3 zone change requests at this time and no new requests. We have received 12 proposed rules and regulations. 7 of the 12 have had their public hearings. Sujuas Masi, Madam Chair and colleagues.
Sujuas Masi, Senator Shelton, for the Legislative Secretary's report. The next item of business is the ratification of referrals. The referrals of bills, resolutions, and appointments are indicated in each of the corresponding logs, which can be found in the Google Drive folder for this meeting entitled 03 Legislative Item Logs. Does the chair hear a motion to ratify the referral of bills?
So moved.
Madam Chair,
Moved by the speaker. Just a second, Senator Chalahi, just a second. There's been a motion by the speaker.
Second.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Who seconded?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Kelly Marsh Taituno. There's been a motion and a second. Senator Therese, you're recognized.
yes, I just wanted to point out, in the last Committee on Rules meeting, I brought to your attention a bill referral on Bill 320-35. There's no appropriation in that bill, and it's regarding penalties on assault of healthcare providers. So I'd ask you to consider the referral of that bill to reconsider. And I have written a letter just recently. It's not just asking for a referral on Bill 353 also, the GBB Rainy Day Fund. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Terlahi. It's my understanding that based on the OFB pre-referral on Bill 320, it was sent to Senator San Augustine's committee, the Committee on Appropriations, but there is a request to subsequently send it to your committee. So I think we were able to accomplish both in terms of Bill 320. And it's my understanding that we had responded to your letter with that information. But if you did not receive our memo, then I can absolutely resend it today. And it's also my understanding that the rainy day bill has not been referred.
All right, thank you, Madam Chair. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So I'm just going to go back. We had a motion by Speaker Tina Muñoz Barnes, seconded by Senator Kelly Marsh Taituno. Madam Director, roll call, please, on the ratification of bills.
Chair Biscoe Lee.
Hungen.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Again.
Speaker Muñoz Barnes.
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson.
Again.
Senator Marsh.
Okay.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rajel.
Okay.
Senator San Augustine,
Ungan.
Senator Jose Pito Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Therese M. Terlahi.
Can you just clarify if the log, I don't have it in front of me either, indicates that what we just discussed regarding Bill 320?
Yes, Senator Terlahi.
Thank you very much. Yes, so Ungan.
Senator Moylan,
Yes.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Madam Director, I believe that there was a little bit of a log. If we could ask Senator Régine to please unmute and just record his vote on that last motion.
Okay,
Oh, I apologize. Yes, my vote was yes.
thank you, Senator.
Suzus Masi colleagues, on the ratification of the referrals of bills, there have been 12 ayes, 0 nays. The motion carries. Does the chair hear a motion to ratify the referral of resolutions?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Moved by the Speaker,
Second.
seconded by Senator Amanda Shelton. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Munya Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson,
Again.
Senator Marsh Taitsino,
Again.
Senator
Got cut off.
I
Is that-
apologize, Ms. Maravilla. Can you repeat? We heard.
Oh, sorry, Senator Perez,
Sorry, got cut off. I didn't hear that.
sorry, Senator. It's for your vote on the ratification of resolution referrals.
Again.
Senator Régine,
Yes.
Senator San Augustine,
Ungan.
Senator Jose Pito Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Therese M. Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Moylan,
Yes.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Suzus Masi colleagues, the ratification of referral of resolutions received 12 ayes, 0 nays. The motion is adopted. Does the chair hear a motion to ratify the referral of appointments?
So moved.
Moved by
Madam
the
Chair.
Speaker. Thank you.
Seconded.
Seconded by Senator Mary Torres. And if Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Chairperson Lee,
Again.
Vice Chairperson Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Munya Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson,
Again.
Senator Marsh Taitsino,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Régine,
Yes.
Senator San Augustine,
Ungan.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Moylan,
Yes.
Senator Torres,
Hunggan.
Masi, on the motion to ratify the referral of appointments, the motion received 12 ayes, 0 nays. The motion carries. We'll now move on to number 5, session agenda, and the consideration of items eligible for placement on the session agenda. Since our February meeting, committee reports for the following items have been duly filed and met the Committee on Rules report deadline. Those include bill numbers 6, 11, 46, 56, 69, 71, 90, 148, 168, 197, 214, 241, 255, 260, 262, and bill number 263. Colleagues, I will note for the record, I'd just like to express my concern and frankly my disappointment that so few committee reports were turned in, given the deadline to do so was extended and this meeting was postponed. I believe that inevitably this will lead to a lot of time being spent on motions to place bills onto the session agenda during our session instead of productive debate. But more importantly, it really denies the public and our colleagues the courtesy of time to review changes to these measures, to understand the feedback that we've received from public hearings and testimony, and also to reach out to additional stakeholders for ways to make them better. That being said, I will acknowledge our colleagues one by one for opportunities to place any of these bills onto our upcoming session agenda. Speaker Munya-Barnes, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, I do have an appointment to put on and 2 bills, Madam Chair, and as I duly respect the comments that you've shared with this August body, I want to note that in the spirit of expediting bills and having its due public hearing, bills number 327-35 and 359, which will have its public hearing this afternoon, will be a request that I would be putting on the agenda. But if I may, let me start off with saying on the appointment of Mr. Robert C. Titanel to serve as a member of the Civil Service Commission with the recommendation to confirm from the Committee on Public Accountability, Human Resources, and the Guam Build-Up.
I apologize, Madam Speaker. At this time, we are placing bills onto the agenda. We'll move forward with appointments once this round is completed.
I do apologize. So for the consideration, Madam Chair, and I know it has the legislative committee report is being circulated, bill number 327-35 COR, as introduced by myself, Senator Clint Régine, Senator Jim Moylan, an act to amend section 3 of chapter 1 of public law 35-36 relative to authorizing the governor to use funds received as reimbursement for the payment of war claims pursuant to public law 3561 and any available resources for the purposes of quickly paying income tax refunds.
Duly noted, Speaker Masi.
And the second one, Madam Chair, would be 359-35 COR, as introduced by myself, Senator Pito Terlahi, Senator Clint Régine, Senator Mary Torres, and Senator William N. Castro, an act to establish additional annual leave compensation for Guam's COVID-19 heroes.
Sujus Masi, Madam Speaker. Madam Vice Speaker, you are recognized.
I don't have any bills or appointments to add at this time. We just got through Bill 357 and we'll be doing 358. And so just to see how everything evolves with all bills that are heard today. I would make a motion, anticipate making a motion during session floor to add the bills 357 and 358 onto the floor. Thank
Duly
you.
noted, Suzus Masi, Vice Speaker. Legislative Secretary, Senator Shelton, you are recognized.
Situus Masi, Madam Chair. I don't have any bills to place on the agenda at this time, but I'd like to state for the record that I plan to move on the session floor Bill number 251-35 COR and Bill number 252-35 COR. I believe both are being routed and plan to be submitted to the Committee on Rules.
Suzus Masi, Senator Shelton.
Thank you.
Senator Kelly Marsh Taitano, you're recognized.
Suzus Masi, Madam Chair. I have Bill number 241-35 COR that I would like to place on the session agenda. It was authored by myself and then co-sponsored by Senators Jose Pito Terlaje, Speaker Tina Rose Muñoz-Barnes, Vice Speaker Talina Cruz Nelson, and Senator Clint E. Régine. It is an act to add a new section 72110 to Chapter 72, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to creating and implementing a RIP current and hiking safety awareness program and outreach plan.
Suzus Masi, Senator, to know if you could just clarify that's Bill number 241-35, and is that as introduced or as amended?
It is as amended.
So Bill number 241-35 as amended was moved by Senator Kelly Marsh Taitano. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by the Speaker. Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Is it 241 or did you say 241?
241-35 as amended. 241 as amended. Thank you.
Chairperson Lee.
Hungen.
Vice Chairperson Shelton.
Hungen.
Speaker Muñoz-Barnes.
Hungen.
Speaker No.
Again.
Senator Marsh Taitano. Senator Marsh Taitano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Régine.
Aye.
Senator San Agustin. Senator Pito Terlaje.
Again.
Senator Therese Terlaje.
Again.
Senator Moylan.
Aye.
Senator
Aye.
Torres.
Again.
Suzus Masi, on the motion to include Bill 241 as amended onto our session agenda, there have been 12 ayes, 0 nays. The motion carries. Senator Marsh Taitano, you're recognized.
Suzus Masi, Madam Chair. I will defer to Senator Joe San Agustin, but I did author Bill 330, and I'll defer to him, though, to mention the status of that and whether he might motion to put that in. But thank you for the consideration.
Suzus Masi. We'll now move to Senator Joe San Agustin. Senator San Agustin, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, in reference to Senator Kelly's Bill 330, that'll be circulated today. In reference to the Bill 327, that's also will be circulated today. Just to give the committee heads up, I do have Bill 323 that has already been sent down to your committee, and also Bill 2. So Bill 323, I'll make the motion on the floor to be added to the agenda. And then when we get to nomination, I'll identify the nomination. There's also another bill, Bill 2, that's already been sent to your committee. So as the bills are done, we'll be sending them down. And I apologize for the delay.
Suzus Masi, Senator Augustine, and I will note for the record that the committee has received Bill 323-35, and it's currently in core review. Thank you. We'll now move to Senator Therese Terlahi. You're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have no bills right now that have been cleared yet, but I'm hoping if the committee report on 321 is submitted, then I would just give a heads up that I would make a motion on that bill also. That is a bill on protecting from evictions for the remainder of this emergency and for 30 days after. We looked at the business relief, CARES funding that the program that GITA came up with, and landlords are not included in there. So there is no relief that program is granting to landlords at this time. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Suzus Masi, Senator Terlahi, duly noted. Senator Clint Rigel, you're recognized.
Sorry. Madam Chair, I'm sorry, what was that?
Yes. You're recognized, Senator Rigel, if you'd like to at this time place any bills onto our session agenda.
No, Madam Chair, thank you.
Thank you. Senator Jose Pito Terlahi, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, I would like to move Bill 255 as amended to the agenda.
And Senator Pito, do you have the title of the bill? If you could just read that for the record.
Actually, Madam Chair, that's the choice bill on the insurance.
Madam Chair, if I may, I will go ahead and read it as I circulated the committee report, if you allow me.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. Bill 255-35 COR is amended by the Committee on Public Accountability, Human Resources, and the Guam Build-Up is introduced by Senator Pito Terlahi and Speaker Tina Munoz Barnes, an act to amend sections 4301A and sections 4302C of Article 3, Chapter 4, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to allowing choice for subscribers that participate in the Government of Guam Health Insurance contract. Thank you, Madam Chair.
So there has been a motion by Senator Pito Terlahi to move Bill 255 as amended onto the session agenda. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Speaker Munoz Barnes. Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Chairperson Lee.
Hungen.
Vice Chairperson Shelton.
Again.
Speaker Munoz Barnes.
Hungen.
Vice Speaker Nelson.
Again.
Senator Marsh Taitano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Yes.
Senator San Agustin.
Ungan.
Senator Pito Terlahi.
Ungan, por favor.
Senator Therese Terlahi.
Ahi.
Senator Moylan.
Madam Chair, request to recuse myself on this vote, please.
Senator Torres.
Again.
Suzus Masi on the Bill 255, the placement of Bill 255 as amended onto our session agenda has received 10 ayes, 1 nay, and 1 recusal. The bill is placed onto our session agenda. Senator Terlahi, Senator Pito Terlahi, do you have any other measures that you'd like to add?
Actually, nothing right now, Madam Chair.
Suzus Masi. Senator Sabina Flores Perez, you are recognized.
I have nothing, no bills to add to the agenda. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Mary Camacho Torres, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move to place Bill number 214-35 on the session agenda. This is an act to add a new Article 5 to Chapter 48 of Title 21, Guam Code Annotated, relative to providing lease protections for tenants who are victims of family violence. This is named the Guam Safe Housing Act. And Madam Chair, I will also be moving to place a substitute version of the bill on the floor that will incorporate some of the minor and technical changes that were proffered at the public hearing. So again, it's Bill 214-35.
Just Masi, Senator Camacho Torres, that's Bill 214 as introduced. And then there will be a substitute bill that will be introduced on the floor. So on the motion, Bill 214 as introduced, moved by Senator Mary Camacho Torres.
Second. Second.
Seconded by Senator Kelly Marsh Taituno. Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Chairperson Lee.
Ungen.
Vice Chairperson Shelton.
Ungen.
Speaker Munya Barnes.
Ungen.
Vice Speaker Nelson.
Again.
Senator Marsh Taituno.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Yes.
Senator San Agustin.
Ungan, por favor.
Senator Pito Terlahi.
Ungen.
Senator Therese Terlahi.
Again.
Senator Moylan.
Yes.
Senator Torres.
Again. Madam Chair, if I may continue? Oh, I'm sorry.
I apologize, Senator. That motion received, the motion to place Bill 214 as introduced, received 12 ayes, 0 nays, and that is included onto our session agenda. Senator Camacho Torres, you're recognized. I apologize. I believe you're still on mute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to inform the committee that I also intend to move to place on the session floor Bill number 162-35. 162-35 is an act to amend Section 4303 of Chapter 4 of Title 19 relative to terminating the parent-child relationship of a parent who is found by clear and convincing evidence to have committed against the victim, which is the other parent, an act of sexual assault as defined in statute that resulted in the conception of a child. This bill had a public hearing on July 24th of last year, and I believe that the good chair of the committee has indicated that the bill, the committee report should be finalized and routed in time for session next week. So with that, and because I believe it is a real world situation that is playing out for at least one victim, that this bill has certainly met its time to be introduced and or to be heard by this body. So that again is Bill 162-35 that I intend to introduce at next session. Thank you.
So just Masi, Senator Torres, and if you could just update the committee, would that be 162 as introduced or as amended?
It is 162-35 as introduced.
So just Masi. Thank you very much. Anything further, Senator Torres?
No, thank you, Madam Chair.
If not, Senator Jim Moylan, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the agenda item on number 6, I move to put it on session agenda, and that is Bill number 7135, which is an act to amend subsection 5101, 5105, 5107, 5109, 5112A3 and 5114, which is to add subsection 5119, all to Chapter 5 of Title 16, Guam Code Annotated, which is relative to the size, weight, and load limitations and restriction of certain vehicles.
Mrs. Osmasi, Senator Moylan, and can you just note for the record, is that Bill 71 as introduced or as amended?
That should be as amended in committee, Madam Chair.
Bill 71 as amended. There's been a motion by Senator Moylan. Do I hear a second? I apologize, Senator Moylan. I do not hear a second. Is there another bill that you would like to move at this time?
On session, I will be introducing, for possible adding to the agenda, bills 113 and Bill 113 is...
Madam Chair, before you move on, Senator Moylan, on Bill 71, that I was working with on the last term, I'd like to second that so we can bring that to the floor. Bill 71, please.
Okay, Senator Moylan, if you could just repeat your motion for Bill 71. It's my understanding that it was reported out as introduced, not as amended. Okay. So if you could revise your motion.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. To revise my motion on Bill number 7135, as reported out, is an act to amend subsection 5101, 5105, 5107, 5109, 5112A3, and 5114, and to add subsection 5119, all to Chapter 5 of Title 16, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the size, weight, and load limitations and restrictions of certain vehicles.
Public Works opposed.
And I second that motion, Madam Chair.
There's been a motion by Senator Jim Moylan, seconded by Senator Joe San Agustin. Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Chairperson Lee.
Ongen.
Vice Chairperson Shelton.
On myself. Pull it up on myself then. It's all right.
Speaker Munya Barnes.
Ongen.
Vice Speaker Nelson. Vice Speaker Nelson.
Ongen.
Senator Marsh Titano.
Ongen.
Senator Perez.
Ongen.
Senator Rigel.
Aye.
Senator San Agustin.
Ongen.
Senator Pito Trelahi.
Ongen.
Senator Therese Trelahi.
Ongen.
Senator Moylan.
Yes.
Senator Torres.
Ongen.
So Dismasi colleagues, Bill 71 as introduced received 12 ayes, 0 nays. That bill is now added to our session agenda. And Senator Moylan was also mentioning Bill 113-35 that he intends to move onto the session agenda, onto the session floor, maybe perhaps during motions on Monday. Senator Moylan, you still have the floor.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Also wish to, with working with the committee chairs, to possibly move on the floor to add to the agenda. That's Bill 218 and also Bill 217, please.
Duly noted, Senator Moylan, Sejosmasi. And we'll now go back around. Speaker Munya Barnes, you're recognized to place resolutions onto the agenda. Or I apologize, appointments.
Sejosmasi, Madam Chair. From the Committee of Public Accountability, Human Resources, and the Guam Build-Up, on the nomination of Robert C. Titano to serve as a member of the Civil Service Commission with the recommendation to do confirm. I'd like to put that on session agenda, the appointment on session agenda, please.
There's been a motion to place the nomination of Robert C. Titano as a member of the CSC onto the session agenda. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Kelly Marsh Titano. Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Chairperson Lee.
Ungen.
Vice Chairperson Shelton.
Ungen.
Speaker Munya Barnes.
Again.
Senator Marsh Titano.
Again, but I think you skipped Vice Speaker, or did I miss that?
Yes, I apologize. Vice Speaker Nelson.
Again.
Senator Marsh Titano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Yes.
Senator San Agustin.
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi.
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi.
Again.
Senator Moylan.
Yes.
Senator Torres.
Again.
On the motion for Mr. Titano, 12 ayes, 0 nays. The motion is adopted. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Anything further?
I'm done. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Vice Speaker, you are recognized for any appointments at this time.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We don't have, in our committee, we don't have any appointments. Thank you.
For the update. Thank you. Legislative Secretary, Senator Shelton.
No appointments at this time. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Senator Kelly Marsh Titano.
Sejus Masi, Madam Chair. I do have 2 nominations to mention. The committee reports have been submitted and some corrections to them were resubmitted. So if everything goes through well, I'd like to mention the upcoming possible appointment of Drima Asor to serve as a member of the Department of Parks and Recreation Commission, and the appointment of Rolando Z. Zepeda to serve as a member of the Guam Council on the Arts and Humanities Board of Directors as their visual arts representative.
Thank you very much, Senator. And I will just note for the record that both of the committee reports were received by the deadline. And we hope to have those posted up online for our discussion in our upcoming session. So just Masi. Senator San Agustin, you're recognized on any appointments or nominations.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just for the record, we did submit 1 nomination, but we have to bring that up on the floor, and that is for Anisha Delia, a member of the Board of Commissioners, Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority. Ma'am, we'll wait until on the floor, and then I'll make the motion. Your committee has received that document. Thank you.
Sidos Masi, Senator San Agustin, and yes, I can confirm that the Committee on Rules did receive the appointment or the committee report for Anicia Delia. Thank you very much. Senator Therese Terlahi, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We've submitted reports for the confirmation of Dana Gutierrez as judge of the Superior Court of Guam, for Dr. Anita B. Enriquez to serve as a member of the Guam Land Use Commission. Those are still pending COR review and approval, so I will move those on the floor. I'm also awaiting a legal review of the nomination of Louisa Wessling to serve as a member of the Guam Ancestral Lands Commission. The nomination was submitted to us in December 2019, but it indicates that it's to serve a term that began in June 2019. So I am just inquiring with legal if this confirmation is prospective or if it's actually retroactive or if that's even possible. So I just wanted to get that clarified before we report that out. But that's ready to go. And so I will make these motions on the floor. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Masi, Senator Therese, and I just wanted to note for the record that the committee report for Dana A. Gutierrez to serve as the judge of Superior Court of Guam was received by the Committee on Rules by the deadline and is still undergoing core review, as well as the appointment for, or I apologize, the committee report for Dr. Anita Enriquez was not received by the deadline, but is also in core review at this time. So thank you very much for the update. Senator Clint Rigel, you are recognized. Any appointments or nominations at this time?
Padza.
If not, Masi, Senator Jose Piro Terlahi, you're recognized. Senator Sabina Flores Perez, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The committee has no appointments at this time.
Thank you very much. And also the Committee on Federal and Foreign Affairs, Technology, Telecommunications, and Labor does not have any nominations at this time. That being said, colleagues, with the placement of these bills, resolutions, and appointments in our second reading file and these appointments under legislative concurrence, is there a motion to adopt this session agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Senator San Augustine, seconded by the Speaker. Mr. Valencia, roll call, please, on the motion to adopt the session agenda.
Chairperson Lee.
Hungan.
Vice Chairperson Shelton.
Hungan.
Speaker Munyabar.
Hungan.
Vice Speaker Nelson.
Hungan.
Senator Marsh Taitano.
Hungan.
Senator Perez.
Hungan.
Senator Rigel.
Aye.
Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine.
Ungan.
Senator Pito Terlahi.
Ungan.
Senator Therese Terlahi.
I'm objecting to one of the bills, so
Senator Moylan.
Yes.
And Senator Torres.
Hungan.
Masi, colleagues, on the motion to adopt session agenda, there have been 11 ayes and 1 nay. The motion is adopted. In accordance with the standing rules, the agenda will be published within the next 24 hours. We'll now move to extension of remarks, and the floor is now open for further discussion. Any member wish to be heard?
Madam Chair, if I
Senator Therese Terlahi, you're recognized.
I just wanted to clarify. So I was able to open the document with the bill referrals and our earlier discussion regarding Bill 320, where you indicated it was re-referred. We had not received any documentation, and it's not reflected either on the listing that you provided.
I apologize, Senator Terlahi. Let me clarify. The letter from the Committee on Rules on the referral was referred to Senator Joe San Augustine's committee with a suggestion to subsequently re-refer to your committee. So that's up to the initial Committee on Appropriations to make that subsequent re-referral. Is that clear?
I guess that was not my understanding from our earlier discussion, and I had raised it in an earlier meeting, just asking the Committee on Rules to reconsider their referral. But
well, based on the OSC pre-referral, it was sent to Senator Joe San Augustine's committee with the request that it be subsequently re-referred to your committee, as we do with many, many of our bills.
All right, so take that, that's a decision by the Committee on Rules.
Yes,
That,
absolutely.
that's done, all right. Then I guess I would just put, yeah, all right.
Madam Chair and Senator Therese, the issue on that bill, we'll send it today. So we can wrap that up and be done with it.
Senator Terlahi, you still have the floor.
I have no other remarks, Madam Chair, thank you.
Anyone else wish to be heard for further discussion?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you very much. There's been a motion to adjourn by Senator Joseph Augustine, seconded by Senator Moylan. On the motion to adjourn, Mr. Valencia, roll call, please.
Chairperson Lee,
Ungen.
Vice Chairperson Shelton,
Hungan.
Speaker Munya Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson,
Again.
Senator Marsh Titano,
Again.
Senator Perry,
Again.
Senator Vigil,
Yes.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Yes.
and Senator Torres.
Again.
Sudasmasi colleagues, the motion received 12 ayes and 0 nays. Motion carries. Thank you for your attendance and participation at today's meeting. The time is now 11:56 p.m. a.m. And this virtual Committee on Rules meeting is adjourned. Sudasmasi, and please take care.